Hi there, Graham here from Gatehouse Security. Today I want to talk about swing motors for automatic gates, whether it's solar or electric, it's still the same motor. I want to tell you a story about us. We've been dealing in automatic gates now for about 12-15 years, and I've been selling Italian gates, South African, Malaysian, Chinese, everything you could imagine. I've bought and sold and tried, and I always had a dream to create my own motor because I like electronics, I like how things work, I like machining on my lathe, I like doing stuff like that. So about 4 years ago I started designing a good motor for Australian conditions, mainly because a lot of stuff like from Italy, they use a lot of plastic and they say it's hard plastic, it's nylon, it's good, it's bad, it's whatever. But in Australian conditions it's very different to Italy. So we have a lot of failure rate with plastics and stuff with that kind of thing. Same with African products. So we tried different motor techniques. I've got an engineer that works with me, and decided to create a motor that doesn't have any plastic, doesn't have any nylon, doesn't have any rubber O-rings, nothing like that. So we wanted to start from scratch and build a decent motor that would last a long time. We expect 12-15 years out of these motors. They have a 4 or 5 year warranty, which one we do. And I just want to go over it with you because they've all arrived in stock. This is stage number 4. This is the last stage we're going to do because we've perfected it now. With the other ones we've made, we've had a few issues with rattling, or the tolerances weren't good enough, but now we've fine-tuned it and we've made a decent motor and we're very proud of it. So here it is here. Okay, so I had a few requirements with my motors: no plastic, no nylon, no O-rings, rubber O-rings, nothing like that, and it had to be built to last. So we spent a lot of money and we started experimenting with billet aluminium. So we're getting aluminium ends made with Loctite stainless screws, then we've got stainless steel tubing, then we've got billet aluminium again, and it's got our name lasered into the billet aluminium, which is really cool. In fact, I've actually got a video that I'm going to put up, and it shows the laser machine doing it on our aluminium. It's really fascinating to watch, so I'm going to put that up as another video. So then we got more stainless tube, we've got billet aluminium collar in the end for tolerance. We've got a billet aluminium here. Everything else is stainless. It's built to last, and it's heavy. It's really heavy. It's a lot heavier than all the other motors that I have sold because we put everything into it that we could to make it strong and last longer. Now the motor is an 80-watt motor. Most motors are 60 watts. This is an 80-watt motor. It'll push 450 kilos. It's variable speed. It's got a 3-stage gearbox on the end. So when the gate opens and closes, it's forced to be, you can't push it backwards, basically. And that's been a problem with a lot of motors. So a lot of people just like a lock for security. It stops people forcing their gates. But if you force a gate with this motor on it, you're just going to bend something else. You're not going to break the motor. So you bend your brackets, or the screws will come out of the post or something like that. You won't damage the motor. It's that strong. So that's our motor. We love it. Now, in the old days, we used to use a manual unlock key for our motors. You've probably seen a little brass key like a clock key. We don't do that anymore. There's too many problems with it. And one of them is I get phone calls at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning from the eastern states saying, oh, my gate's not working and I can't get out. And I say, well, use the manual unlock key and unlock it so you can push the gate open. Oh, we never got the key with it, which is not true. Everybody gets a key. So that's what I've been getting all the time. Or they have the plastic flap on the top, gets a bit brittle with the sun. It gets popped open, then it won't close properly, then it fills up with water and it damages the gearbox inside. Not good anymore. So we're not doing that way. So a lot of European people are doing it the way we're doing it, which is just a solid direct drive motor. And if you want to extend this motor out, You got the wires, 2 wires. If you put them across a 12-volt battery, even though it's 24-volt motor, you put it on a 12-volt battery, it'll just go out. And when it gets to the end, it'll spin, which tells you got to the end of it. Just take it off the battery. That's how you take them in and out manually. Very simple, foolproof, and nothing to go wrong. Now, the other thing we've decided to do was, all the other motors we sell, we have galvanized brackets, galvanized bolts, all that sort of thing. But after a period of time, a year or two, they look rusty. They don't look good condition. So we've had all of our brackets made in stainless steel. Look at that. 3.5 mil stainless. Beautiful. You won't get any better. Stainless steel. Stainless steel pins. Stainless steel pin. Stainless steel bolts. Everything is stainless. Made to last. So it comes with 2 pins, this motor. So you've got one with a locking nut on it. And you've got another pin with a hairpin on it. So the way to remove this this motor off your gate is simply pull the pin out, pull that out, and take it off the gate and swing it out of the way. Simple process. So everything is stainless, well made. Now these are not cheap to make, but we built them to last. So they have a long warranty and we stand by them. So yeah, if you got any questions, please give me a call. Gatehouse Security. They have a good reach. They're just a standard motor. Will do up to a 4.5 meter gate on its own without any problem at all. So yeah, look forward to talking to people about how good they go and get some videos back from you. Cool. Thank you for that. Bye bye.